Meanwhile, a group in Davao del Sur says the use of landmines is a clear violation of the international humanitarian law and of the Geneva Protocols. Carina Cayon of the Philippine Information Agency filed this report.
Following the recent landmine explosion incidents reportedly perpetrated by members of the communist rebels in the towns of Bansalan and Matanao in Davao del Sur, an advocacy campaign against the use of landmine affairs is being pushed by the Philippine campaign to ban landmines in said province. The group proposed this Tuesday to the provincial government of Davao del Sur and to the armed forces of the Philippines in Region 11 to extend their advocacy efforts in the province after seeing the alarming concerns in the use of landmines. Alfredo Ferraris Lubang, National Coordinator of the Philippine campaign to ban landmines, said the use of landmines is a clear violation of the international humanitarian law and of the Geneva Protocols.
It's not the only criteria, of not using landmines. There are many particularly provisions, international humanitarian law, that says you have to be able to distinguish between a civilian and a military target. And in this case, for example, there are Red Cross volunteer victims, and we are concerned that the use of command detonated landmines also inflict injuries to civilian victims. And for us, from a humanitarian perspective, we don't look at it as if there's a military, it's a civilian. All are victims. From a humanitarian perspective, these are people and they are suffering from the use of landmines.
The first incident happened on March 2 when a convoy of ambulance of the Davao del Sur Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, Philippine Red Cross, and of the 39th Infantry Battalion was hit by landmine blast reportedly done by the NPA in a countryside barangay of Bansalan town. The incident resulted to the wounding of 4 rescue volunteers from the PDRRMO. The group was about to fetch injured soldiers who engaged in an encounter with the rebels. This Monday, at a barangay in the municipality of Matanao, another landmine explosion was allegedly perpetrated by the NPA members who were believed to be under Front 72 according to the military. This was during the height of the hot pursuit operation of the Philippine Army following the NPA attack at Matanao Police Station early morning of the same day. The landmine explosion in Barangay Asbang in Matanao caused the death of 7 soldiers and the injury of 8 soldiers from the 39th IB. The Philippine campaign to ban landmines, which is currently undertaking its advocacy drive in the Bangsamoro areas, intends to expand their efforts to the communist rebel areas in Mindanao. The Philippine campaign to ban landmines, which is currently undertaking its advocacy drive in the Bangsamoro areas, intends to expand their efforts to the communist rebel areas in Mindanao, particularly in Davao del Sur. Major General Ariel Bernardo, commanding officer of the 10th Infantry Division, has a positive response to the proposal of the Philippine campaign to ban landmines.
The Philippine campaign on banning the use of landmines, sabi nila nga, it's only here in the Philippines na wala pang law na ganyan. So they're pushing for that, and at the same time yung awareness and education para ma-reduce yung risk ng mga effects ng landmines. So magkakaroon sila ng IAD, information education and materials, and at the same time i-push yung banning that use of landmines through legislation. Meron silang mga effort. So marami tayong gagawin na Sir, you're making a case study out of those things happening para ma-push yung advocacy to ban the use of landmines.
For People's Television, Carina Cayon of the Philippine Information Agency, Davao City.